The email hit at 3:12 a.m. You're fired. 30 minutes later, a 72-hour notice fluttered on my door. I'd called myself ambitious for years. Vision boards, podcasts, screenshots of Lamborghinis I didn't own. But my alarm had more fingerprints than my work ethic. Snooze. Tomorrow. When I feel ready. That night wasn't a warning. It was a verdict. I stumbled to the bathroom, caught my reflection in the mirror. Puffy eyes, big dreams, zero evidence. My phone buzzed again. Mom. Proud of you. You'll figure it out. She didn't know. I dropped to the floor like it was a courtroom and I'd finally pled guilty. One sentence arrived like a punch. Ambition without action is a lullaby, so I wrote a contract on a torn grocery receipt, 30 days. No 0 days. 3 non-negotiables daily. Wake up on first alarm. Do the hard thing first. Move my body. No excuses. Pen dug into paper until it ripped. The ink looked like blood. Day 1 starts in 3 hours. If I don't change, I don't deserve the dream. Cliffhanger. Can a lifetime of snooze lose to 30 days of fire? 10 a.m. My thumb hovered over snooze like a bad habit begging for one more kiss. I slapped the floor instead. Up, cold air, colder shower, coffee like rocket fuel, gym lights buzzing over a ghost town of January promises. A janitor with silver hair and navy tattoos nodded. Most people quit at discomfort, he said. Winners start there. Name tag, Bennett. I tried to bench what my ego remembered and my muscles forgot. The bar pinned me. Bennett lifted it with 2 fingers. Lower the weight, raise the standard. Work search, rejections, no experience, not a fit. We went with someone more proactive. Proactive. It stung because it was true. At 7 p.m., my friends texted, Wings? Game? Come on. The couch glowed like a trap. I opened the laptop instead, applications, online courses, a messy resume turned honest. Mom called. Eat? I will, later. Proud of you, she said again, and somehow it hurt worse. Midnight. Exhausted. Checklist. First alarm. Hard thing first. Moved my body. Day 1. Kept. Day 2. Same. Day 3. Same. Day 7. I overslept. By 4 minutes, old me would have called it a failure and spiraled. New rule. Miss small. Correct fast. I taped 3 words to my wall. 1 more rep. Not gym talk. Life. Cliffhanger. The first punch didn't knock me out. The next one tried. Week 2 felt like a street fight. An interview ghosted me after promising we'll circle back. The landlord circled back instead. Then Mom's text. Headed to the ER. It's probably nothing. It's never nothing at 2 a.m. I drove under rain that looked like static, palms shaking, rehearsing prayers I hadn't said in years. Blood pressure, tests, beeps that made time stretch like gum. She squeezed my hand. You're okay, she whispered like she could see through me. The lazy version of me would have made this the excuse. The committed version made it the reason. In the waiting room, I built a system on a cheap notepad. 2-alarm rule. 5 minutes apart. Phone across the room. Hard first hour. The dragon gets slayed before breakfast. Micro bravery. 1 scary call every day. Move, no matter what. Debrief. What broke? What fixed it? What's tomorrow? Mom was discharged at dawn with meds and a lecture about stress. I walked her to the car and promised what I'd never kept before. I've got us. By Friday, I landed a contract gig. Entry level, low pay, high grind. The manager said, "We hire doers. Prove you're one." I turned my notepad to him. Already started, he smirked. By Monday, show me something real. 72 hours to become useful, or become the old me again. Cliffhanger. I asked for a chance. Life handed me a deadline. I chose a project no one wanted, a messy back-end cleanup that scared the veterans and bored the bold. Don't touch that, someone warned. It's a career killer. Perfect. I stacked my hours like bricks. 5 a.m. training, 7 to 3 gig, 3 to 5 gym, 6 to 11 project, midnight stretch, 12:30 sleep. Discipline isn't punishment, it's scaffolding. On day 2, my laptop crashed. Files corrupted, work vaporized. Old me, rage, blame, bed. New me, breathe, whiteboard, rebuild. Bennett found me at the 24-hour gym, drawing schemas between deadlifts. He wiped chalk off the board with his sleeve. Championships are won on the days the plan dies. I rebuilt the backbone from handwritten notes, cleaner, faster, leaner. At 2:40 a.m., it finally ran, 2 minutes faster than spec. In my world, that was a mile. Presentation day. Room full of bored faces, a manager scrolling his phone. I spoke in bullets and breaths, the problem, the bottleneck, the fix. I hit run. The timer hit 0. The system sang. Silence. Then the manager looked up, really looked. Who did you say you were again? I smiled. The guy you gave 72 hours. He nodded once. Ship it, and be here Monday. Full-time, benefits, a chair with my name on it. On the way out, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. We'd like to discuss licensing your workflow notes into a product. The sender? The company that fired me. Cliffhanger. The door that slammed in my face just cracked open from the inside. 6 months later, I stood on the same sidewalk where the eviction notice once swayed. This time, I was early to sign a lease with my name on it. Not for an apartment, for a small office. A place to build what I wished existed during my darkest night. A tiny habits app called No Zero. Launch weekend, servers hiccuped, critics chirped, and a reviewer wrote, "Nice idea from a try-hard." They were right. I am a try-hard. I try hard every day. We pushed an update at 3:12 a.m., the exact minute I'd been fired. At 3:42 a.m., the first 1,000 users crossed the line. At 4:18 a.m., a note from my old manager. "Proud of you. We want in." I drove to Mom's. Her porch light blinked like a heartbeat. I handed her an envelope. Medical bills, stamped paid. She cried in the doorway like it was graduation day. I cried like I finally showed up to my own life. A week later, Bennett skipped his mop and came to our tiny launch party. He raised a paper cup. "Most people wait to feel ready," he said. "You learned the secret." "What secret?" I asked. He tapped my chest. "Winners don't negotiate with alarms, mirrors, or promises. They keep them." Here's the jaw drop you were waiting for. I wasn't lazy. I was undecided. The day I really chose discipline over dopamine, my identity flipped. An identity is a steamroller. It crushes excuses. If you're ambitious but lazy, stop hunting for lightning. Pick 3 non-negotiables. Do them today. Do them tomorrow. Do them especially when it hurts. Cry if you have to. Crawl if you must. But keep your promise, because one morning, your 5 a.m. alarm won't be a threat. It'll be a thank you from your future. Moral. Ambition talks. Discipline testifies. Choose once. Prove daily. Become inevitable.